Okay. So, just doing some testing here. Here we are. And just letting this sync up now. It's very slow, very behind me on my my computer here in front of me, and it's to the side, so I'm going to try and fix that now. Won't be a second. It's probably because, yeah, it was giving me a warning about that, but I'm just going to go into that now. First live session, so you know it's a bit different, but won't be a second. So, hopefully this will work. Now, once again, I'm going to have to wait for this to catch up, so I won't be a second. Just have to make sure it's actually working. That's me messing around with everything, so just waiting for it to catch up. Once it's done that, we can actually get involved into what's going on. So, a lot of testing, obviously. Sometimes things don't go right, but it is how it is, you know what I mean? Just having a check now that I'm in camera and everything's in focus. So, okay, testing the audio. So, won't be a second. Perfect, here we go. Fantastic, we finally made it. So, what has been going on with Petential? What has been going on in the past few weeks or in the up and coming months? Some of you may know I've released the Patreon now, the £1 a month subscription, where you will get a video every single week about how to structure yourself, maybe create some new habits, overcome anxiety, depression, find your own purpose and grow. So that's a pretty good deal really for £1 a month. You're getting something for, I believe, way more than it, you know, that you're costing you. So a new video came out today, as some of you may know, some of you have seen it, basically going into goal setting and why that's important. I didn't really go too deep into it. I just said that when you get anxious, you've got to know your anxiety, you've got to know your goals. Why is that important? A lot of the times you have to know your why for taking a risk. But when you know someone else is relying on you, or something else is relying on you, or the outcome's relying on you to make the right choice, even if you're scared, sometimes you just have to do it. You know, sometimes you have to take that action, and that's why it's important to have goals written down in front of you, that when you get anxious and you get a bit scared, you can still act during that fear, because you know there's than yourself, and the outcome matters more than you. So that's the £1 Patreon we've got going on. We've got the new video out today, as I said. Also exciting times, I've finally finished and edited the audiobook. Some of you may know that when I was editing the audiobook originally, my computer crashed and I lost 7 months worth of work. Yes, that's why things slowed down in the last few months of this year, is because I lost everything. I had to start again, all my blueprints, you know, it just went. So, I've re-recorded it in 2 nights. It took me a lot of editing from my arms and my audio, and still there's bits I think I can improve, but if you're just improving everything all the time, you're never going to get anything out. So what I've done, obviously the audiobook's finished now, it's ready to be released, which is very exciting, and some of you can get that for free. We'll try and figure out a way to get it to you all for free, but I'm not too sure just yet how to do that. On top of that, with the audiobook, the bestseller Execution of the Mind, I decided that in and of itself, it's a guide. It tells you, you know, you should write down your goals like this, you should strategize your day like this, you should take steps to overcoming your problems like see. And it tells you to write down all of the problems, all of the situations, all your goals. And I figured what might be a good thing to add to that is I'm going to release a journal or a calendar or a diary, something along them lines, where it's a physical copy you have in front of you, where you don't have to write out all the lists and the templates, and everything's there built in for you, that you pick a book in the morning, this is my problem, you find the solution, it's in the book, and you treat it like you would a diary. You put down, this is when I felt nervous, this is when I felt anxious, this is how I overcome it. And you could have different sections of the journal, just firing off ideas now whilst I'm starting to building it. I did start building it this morning, so hopefully we'll get that to you in a few months' time. You know, physical copies, something you can have substantial in front of you there, and so you can do it yourself, you know, and learn yourself. On top of that, we've also got book 2, he's coming out soon, Execution of the Body. What we all want, nutrition, fitness, habits, you know, strength and conditioning, and knowing how to train, when you're overtrained, when you're too tired, what to eat, what not to eat. You know, it's got a lot into it of just that whole of the body, of the habits, what actually limits yourself, what helps you grow, are you doing enough, are you not doing enough, is your portion sizes too big, everything. Now, to make this more exciting for you, to make you think I'm not just releasing books and oh, he just talks all this, what I'm going to do is a physical challenge. Now, I've not decided on the physical challenge just yet, but it's going to be grueling, it's going to be difficult, and alongside that book I'll release videos, probably on the paid Patreon, the £1 a month, of me just struggling, working hard, and you seeing how I think when I'm in a situation, to know that we're all human and we've all got to learn. So that's something exciting you can all get in on. It's something you can all watch and hopefully enjoy, a bit of entertainment along with the actual lessons I'm bringing to you. On top of that, I did mention a monthly blog, you know, the other day. I have been thinking about this monthly blog, and, well, to do that, there'd be too much to tell you. Maybe I'd go into too much detail. Maybe you'd get bored of me. Don't want to oversaturate myself. So we've got maybe a monthly blog of just how I've been thinking and feeling. Have I been motivated? Have I been inspired? How did I get inspired? You know, different ideas and what I've been working on and how it's coming about, what obstacles I've had. A lot of the problems you guys don't know is that every single time I implement something, every time I think of doing something, there's always a problem. There's always something that just gets in the way, and it's a big problem usually, and I have to figure out a little way around it, or, you know, you have to get coached, and you have to find a way to actually fix it. It's very infuriating. So it'd be good to share some of those with you so that you know that I'm not just sat on the couch and saying things and releasing it. It's more in-depth hard work is actually going on behind the scenes. So that'd be a monthly blog. I'm not sure where to release it. Do I release it on my website? Do I release it on the, you know, on the Patreon? Would you rather it be private? Do you want to see it just in the group? You know, private group, we're all here to help each other, to bounce ideas off each other. You can see that every month, and you can all say, I felt like that. Oh, this is how I've done it, you know. What else has been going on? Well, massively exciting. I finished recording in its entirety the anxiety course. The full course on how you get from scared, anxious, nervous, you know, where you're not in control, to finally being in control, in a state where you're confident, so just defeating something you held on to for so very long and that's had a grip on you. It's a full course, and when I release that, because it's going to be, I'm hoping January time to get it out to you, it's going to be a big push for me to do that. But if so, I can get that to you. What that means is I'm going to do a big New Year's, you know, event, because I want to get it to you, as many of you as possible. I'm going to actually undercut it 85%. So what it's worth is like, the amount it's worth, 85% is going to be cut of the actual amount of it should be worth. So I think that's going to be January, February sale. It's going to be massive. On top of that, obviously we've got private coaching. Oh, sorry guys, I've not been looking at your comments. Hi guys, good to see you. We've got Nisha's in, or Alicia. Alright Amy, good to see you again. And we've got Jenny. Always a joy to see Jenny in these podcasts. I've just got the screen down there, so welcome to the live event, guys. Good to chat. On top of everything, I've got private coaching, as some of you may know. With one of the clients I've got and friends, say, you know, we've been friends for a very long time. She took her dream, and after a few sessions, she started doing what she loves. You know, she didn't have the to sell her work at first, and now she is. Now she's doing stalls. She's doing things every week that, or every day even. She's posting stuff every day. She's sharing. She's growing her empire, and she's going to be living a dream in no time, I believe. I think a bit more coaching and a few more different steps that we could take together, and she'll be unbelievable, you know. And she does privatised work, so if you're someone who's looking for artwork in your house and everything looks the same on the market, nothing's got a story, nothing really connects with you, she'll do a privatised piece just for you, one of a kind. And I don't know where else you can get that kind of, you know, distribution and that kind of care to you as a client. So keep tuned for some of her details. I'll post them wherever. But that's my close friend of mine, Nelly, which is also a client. On top of that, this week I had another client come forward to me, and she's setting up her own business, and we was going over ideas on how she should position herself in the market, how she should, you know, put herself across, and different ideas on how she could actually implement different strategies to get income. So it doesn't have to just be one big product, it can be different ideas of joint ventures or bringing other products in, other people in, you know, different way of actually positioning herself. So I hope that that's been exciting for you all. I know a lot of it seems very, work related, strategy related, things I've been doing, but it just means the next year we've got audio books, physical books, journals, we've got courses, we've got Patreon videos, we've got blogs, we've got coaching. And on top of all of this, we're hoping, me and my team, we've got a good team working behind the scenes, which some of you will soon meet, we've actually got retreats. That's right, you're going to be able to go away with me and my team a weekend or a week, you know, glamping or something like that, away from distractions, no phones. You can take your phone, obviously, but we just don't want you to have them out. And you can just tell us what you're dealing with, what's the problem, like what you can't overcome. And you can finally have people listening to your ideas and what your problem is, and we can share and try and learn to bridge the gaps on how to overcome your issues, and just start implementing it, start testing it, and see if we can get you into a new mindset, a new adventure. You get a new surroundings and a new way of thinking, and on top of that, we're hoping you'll actually get new habits, and you'll start to create the new patterns in your life to, you know, finally overcome problems you've always had. So this has been the live event. I'm not actually sure how long I've been live for now. Again, I've got it down below. It's very behind. He's probably just talking about the intro now. So some of your comments might be behind, some of your, you know, everything might be behind for me, but can't tell you how long I've been on for. If there is anyone out there listening and it is actually caught up, I'm going to give you like 5-10 minutes now if you want. Do you have any questions? Do you have anything you want to address? Is there anything you want to know? You know, just away if there is anything. If not, I'll wrap up with something in a second. So just going to see if the comments actually catch up to my weird hand movements, and we'll see if anything comes about. So find anything you're uncertain of. What do you think? What do you like? What do you want to see? So yeah, share below if you're there. If you want to have any ideas, or go ahead. I'm going to sit here quietly and just look at you. It's weird, that, isn't it? Yes. This is it. This is what I do. It's weird being patient, knowing people are watching, but you're just looking at a phone. Oh, it's nearly caught up. So, knowing people are watching, but you're just looking at a phone. Yeah, it's pretty much caught up now, guys. Essentially, there's not many questions going down below. So, due to that, what I'll do is I'll just run straight through to the end for you. We've got all that going on. Like, I'm working really hard to do all this. We've got a full team that's working really behind the scenes. We're going to be overcoming anxiety together, depression together, you know, putting habits in to actually overcome it, to actually find a way to do it, and then purpose driven. We'll get you to a point where you know, living normal and you're happy and you've got your normal life, and then sometimes people get jobs and they get bored. So what we're going to do with the purpose driven stuff is get you to where you're comfortable, where you're confident, where you're living happy, and then find a way for you to say, I'm happy, yeah, I'm alright, you know, I'm comfortable. And we're going to say, right, this is your passion, this is going to keep you on your toes, it's going to keep you feeling alive, you know, thriving. We take you from that lost and alone to completely thriving. That's something we're really passionate about, something we really want to do for you. So, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been great actually knowing that there's people out there who want to help themselves, invest in themselves, help other people, or are just interested in general in what I've got to say about this kind of matters and what I've been up to. Thanks again. I am actually out tonight. I don't go out much, but I'm going to go out, see a few old friends, go talk to them about situations, ideas they may have, and we'll just have a bit of a laugh, you know what I mean, let a load off, because I think this has been a pretty successful few months. I think in the grand scheme of things, we're really moving forward, we're taking that first step. So that's a great thing to see. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all soon. If anyone's out tonight, I'll see you there. But keep tuned, keep your best self, don't put yourself down, and don't judge yourself on your current circumstances, because you have the potential to overcome near most anything. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Bye!